y'all, it's Lex. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, what's up? Welcome. So, I know summer's almost over, but I live in Georgia, so it'll probably be warm into early fall, and I figured, why not do the back patio? So this video is our back patio makeover. My theme for this space was backyard oasis. I've been seeing backyard oasis pins all over Pinterest, and I was so in love with this concept. So bringing into my home space something that's outdoors but still serene and calming, that's all good vibes around here. So I set out to make my own backyard oasis, and yes, we did it on a budget, of course. So let's get started. This is our tiny back patio. It's a 12 by 10 concrete base with a privacy screen. Not much to work with, but I'm hoping we can really transform it. Now that you've seen the space and you've seen my inspo, let's get into the design. Target.com has this really awesome feature to design your patio space using furniture and decor from the Target website. It's pretty dope. So I'm gonna play around with the features I know that I've already purchased for my patio space, the furniture, the rug, and add a few accents, pillows, things like that, and really see if I can get this space to look like something I would be comfortable with in my home. This is the final design. I'm sure we'll have to make some adjustments, but it's a great start. So my color scheme for this space was dark gray, black, cream, and rust with some dark green accents, and of course, lots of plants for dark green accents. The vibe was just really earthy, really minimalistic, but really dope. After designing, we started our process at Ikea. We ordered the furniture online, but actually went into the store to check out their decor and plants. I was pleasantly surprised by the inventory of plants at Ikea, and I can definitely say these are pretty easy to care for plants. I did grab quite a few, and they're still alive somehow. I do not have a green thumb, but I'm really glad that I was able to get these plants here. They're very affordable. Ikea is always coming through on a budget, and they really helped me transform my space with these really beautiful, trendy plants. Fast forward just a few weeks, our Ikea furniture has been delivered, and we are now assembling it. Now that the furniture is all assembled, we're moving outside. I grabbed this rug from Wayfair. It was super affordable and has held up really well in the weather. I'm using this rug to separate our lounging space from our dining space outside. It's the perfect size for that. It's really going to help me create the coziness we're looking for in our lounging space. Now that the rug is settled, I'm going to play around with the furniture arrangement to see if it can actually accomplish what we designed on the Target website. Sometimes things work out a lot better virtually than they do in real life. So I want to play around with things, make sure that that setup I gave myself is functional and still works for us. Now we're assembling the largest piece outside, which is the table. This table has leaves on both sides, which I love because it can help us extend the space if we want to add another seat or to just put out things we might be using at the time when we're entertaining. I initially in my mind thought that I wanted to push this against the window to create more open walking space, but I don't think that it restricts the walking space too much. Comment down below and let me know where you would sit this table. Would you sit it up against the window or against the house, or leave it out further into the patio space? For now, I think I'm going to leave it out here so that we can use this leaf if we want to, but I'm not really sure what to do with this area by the window. Comment down below any suggestions you have for how we could decorate or design the space that we have by the windows of our home. Last but not least, we're installing the umbrella that we purchased from Ikea for this table. We did get the base off of Amazon. Make sure you check the description box down below for all of the items that we're using in this video here today. We're gonna have to scoot the table out a little bit further from the wall to accommodate the umbrella. And now we're gonna move on to a quick plant pot DIY. So for the first pot, I'm just taking some tape to create a squiggly but clean line on this pot. I'm gonna paint everything below the tape a gray color that I achieved by mixing acrylic and chalk paint. Once everything's painted, I just remove the tape, clean up any lines, and we've got this easy upgraded pot. For pot number 2, I'm taking this pot from Target. It's a self-watering pot. I'm going to paint it with white chalk paint and create some texture on it. Now initially I wanted to use this line technique to create that texture, but I wasn't liking the way that it turned out. So I decided to mix chalk paint with a tiny bit of water to create a lighter texture that I could dab over the line work that I did. I really like the way that it turned out. It was a quick save, and now I've got 2 awesome pots for my patio. Now we can go repot these plants. The furniture is in place, the plants have been repotted, and now it's time to play around with the design. We got this planter from Facebook Marketplace for $25. I bought the Ikea stain that goes with our furniture set, and I'm going to go ahead and stain the planter, but I just wanted to see how it fit in this space here, and I think it fits great. We are almost done with this makeover. It's time to start working on those finishing touches. For me in particular this time, that's outdoor lighting, minimalist decor, and this outdoor weatherproof fan, which was a need, not a want. Now there are two really big reasons why I knew this space had to be a minimalist vibe as far as decor is concerned. The first is because it's not covered. So there's no way for me to really protect the things that are in this space from the weather. It has to be weatherproof or weather resistant in order to stay outside. And for the most part with decor, you really don't want to leave it out in the elements like that. So minimalist is the way to go. Also, because the space is not covered, it's exposed to the weather. I live in Georgia. I don't know if y'all know, but Georgia weather is bizarre sometimes. Like it can be a drought and a monsoon in the same month. So to prevent myself from having to carry in decor all the time, I just decided we'll get as much as we can to style this space, kind of keep it close to the patio area, maybe even in the garage. And then when it's time to entertain, we'll bring it all out. Speaking of entertaining, let me show you what this space would look like if we were entertaining. We did get to entertain a tiny bit for the 4th of July, so let's run the clip. So let me remind you what this space looked like before. Just a plain, small back patio. And here is the space after. I know I say this about every makeover, but y'all, I love this space. I love it so much. It's serene, it's calming, it's comfortable. You need the fan. If you're thinking about dropping the fan, don't drop that. Drop something else. You need the fan. It's exactly what I wanted it to be. I know that there's a few things I can probably add to it, and I probably will touch this space up again probably next spring when it's time to add more plants. We got a late start this year, but I really do love what the space is doing for our home. There's no one else's backyard in our neighborhood that even begins to look like this, and there's not that much going on, and it really is minimalist but still vibey. And if you like how the space looks in the daytime, you'll love the vibe at night. It really does come together and give you that ambiance, but like chill vibe. There's not too much going on. As small as this space is, it still seems really open. We love to kick it out here. It is a great space, and since it's getting cooler, I'm sure we'll get to enjoy it even more into the early fall. Links for everything that I use will be down in the description box below. Thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure you subscribe so you can see my next makeover. It's coming soon. I really appreciate y'all, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.